students. So today I am going to take a new lesson, Shelter and Clothing, Unit 12 from your textbook. So today we can deal with shelter. So are you all ready for the class? Yes. We know that all living things need shelter. Do you know for what purpose we need shelter? Yes, to protect ourselves from the cold, heat and from the heavy rain. Isn't it? Yes. Can you say which is the shelter of our human beings? Exactly. It's the house. We have many kinds of houses. House will help us to keep us safe. There are different kinds of houses where some houses are big, some houses are small. So likewise, there are houses for different animals and birds. So let's look each of that. This is coop, which is the house of the hen or the cock. This is kennel, which is the house of the dog. This is cowshed, which is the house of the cows. This is a nest, which is the house of the birds. This is cave, which is the house of lion, tiger and many other animals. Now children, let's look the shelter in which we live. That is the houses. Why do we need house? Exactly, we need house to protect ourselves from the cold, heat and heavy rain. And also to keep us safe. To protect ourselves from harmful creatures. To protect ourselves from the natural calamities. Which are the natural calamities? Flood, cyclone, storms, etc. And we need houses to protect ourselves from wind and snow. So, this is the purpose of a house. And I told you that houses can be big and small. So, here are the pictures of some different types of houses. This is the house which is made up of grass. This is the house which is made up of coconut leaf. And this house is made up of roof tiles. And this house is made up of concrete. So nowadays, the houses with detached roofs. Detached roofs means which is made up of grass, coconut leaf, etc. So those houses are very rare nowadays. It can be seen only in the villages. Do you know what is the advantage of it? Yes, we feel cool inside. And the cost of construction is also very less. It can be built very fast. Detached roofs which is made up of grass and coconut leaf, they can be made very fast. But the disadvantage is that they are not strong. They won't last long at all. Okay, if any cyclone or heavy wind or rain comes, it gets damaged, it gets destroyed. So it will not last long. Whereas the houses which is made up of concrete and roof tiles are very strong. So nowadays most of the houses are made up of concrete and roofing tiles. Now we need many things, different varieties of things to construct a floor, a roof and a wall. For roof, you can use roofing tiles, aluminium sheets, tin sheets, asbestos, etc. For floor, you can use granite, marble and floor tiles. For walls, you can use different types of stones and hollow bricks. So here you can see a table from your textbook. It shows the survey which is taken by Anup and his friends. They visited many houses in their locality and they examined what is the floor, wall and the roof made up of. So let's look, children. Yes, so here it goes, the table. So when they went to Leela's house, the floor was made up of black stone. The wall was made up of red stone and roof was made up of concrete. When they went to Sina's house, it was made up of, the floor was made up of mud, wall was made up of mud block and the roof was made up of grass. And when they went to Shaija's house, the floor was made up of red stone, wall, cane and roof was made up of coconut leaf. And when they went to Nasiba's house, the floor was made up of red stone, wall with brick and floor with aluminium sheet. And when they went to Anish's house, the floor was made up of black stone, wall, cement brick and roofs was made up of tiles. So these are the things they noticed in different kinds of houses. Now there is another table from your textbook. Now we know that the floor of the school and the home is made up of what all types? What do you know, children? So you can see that the floor of the school is either it will be made up of concrete or in some schools it will be made up of tiles. And in the home it will be granite, marble or different types of tiles. And what about the wall, children? Yes, in schools it will be made up of stones. And in home, it will be made up of bricks. And about the floor, the roof we finished, now the walls. Walls we told, now we have to say about the roof. Roof is made up of tiles. Sometimes roofing tiles or it will be made up of concrete. And house is made up of concrete. So these are the various things which is needed for the construction of roof, wall and floor. And not only this, there are different kinds of rooms in our houses. Right, children? Yes. So, which are the different kinds? To cook food, where do we cook food? Yes, we cook food in the kitchen. To take sleep or rest, where do we sleep and rest? In the bedroom. To take bath, we do it in the bathroom. To eat food, we do it in the dining room. To welcome the guest, we do it in the drawing room. Yes, and to store many things like food, vessels, old clothes and all, we use a storeroom. So these are the different kinds of rooms in a house. So this is about today's topic. Today we have learned about shelter and the different things which is required to build a house and also the rooms associated with it. Hope you have understood this. Bye, children.